the rise of political wickedness? Well, first of all, we like to give all praises to the Most High God of Israel. Ahaya Ashah. Ahaya is his name, who sent Christ, Yeshua, for the sins of our nation. And through the Holy Spirit, we have received the truth. And we thank the Most High for the holy word, the Bible. Without the Bible, none of us would have been able to connect the dots. Without this Bible. Hence the reason the Bible is the most attacked piece of literature. The most known and respectful to some degree when it comes to literature that have moved through and have actually wavered through and stood through the test of times. Speaking of this Bible, it's been the most attacked word out of all literature. And you know why? This is the book that help all of us connect the dots. Without the book, I would think today that I was a Hamite, a Gentile, a nobody, a nothing, because no other records states exactly what has happened to our people and how we got here, what happened to our forefathers, how we have fallen to such a low state. But it also speaks of an awakening. That's right, a rising, an awakening. And all of you, all of us, is a part of this great prophecy, the awakening of the children of Israel. And as our knowledge heightens, so does the wickedness. The wickedness which have always opposed us. The only difference now is we understand the opposition, which leads us jumping right in. This week in the Hebrew and Bible Academy, we'll be going into who's Edom. On top of dropping the history and the biblical history on the Edomites, we're going to also go into this Sunday their political systems. That's right, their so-called democracy or fascism. Fascism and Nazism are the political systems of the hidden man called Esau, and we're going to prove it. Divide and conquer, fascism and Nazism embodies the spirit of Esau or the Edomites. But the problem lies, that's right, that no one actually understands for sure in the earth who is Edom. Well, we're going to prove that this coming Sunday. All right. And this Sunday, we're going to link Esau to your modern day British family, the Bushes. Oh, that's right. Obama on his mother's side, right? Even the Vikings, the so-called Eastern Europeans who were Vikings. Odin is Edom. The god Odin. The Edomites put their father, that's right, they placed their father in the pantheons of gods after his death. But instead of calling him Edom, they called him Odin. That and more, the political systems of Esau, will be revealed this coming Sunday in our Hebrew and Bible Academy, week 4. You don't want to miss this. And also you can find Esau within modern day jewelry. And we're going to prove that, not with our sources, okay? Not by my own research, but from their experts. We're going to find that modern day jewelry are connected to the house of Edom. We're going to prove that and more this coming Sunday. Now, let's jump right in. If you're interested, go to historytimes.org. We're still taking enrollments. Let's jump in with the biblical meat this evening, okay? Now.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's do it, sir. Here we go. We're going to cover everything from Kanye West. Where are we in the Bible? But when they can no longer use that superpower as their own to actually oppress, destroy, and to keep people in darkness, they break their tool and do what? Pull the plug. And this is the time in prophecy, brothers and sisters, we are now all living. Revelation 17, Elder Lawyer. Revelation 17. Right?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Before you get there, let me pull you up here so they can see you. Where are we in prophecy, brothers and sisters? Well, prophetically, we're living right now within this topic I'm talking about. We're living in the book of Revelation. And I'm going to show you exactly where we are, which is what? Revelation 17. Hold up, Elder Lawyer. Let me adjust this a little bit before I read it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Revelation 17, and let's start at the first verse, Elder Lawyer.
Yes, sir. Revelation chapter 17, verse number 1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
The great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Elder Lawyer. Well, this whore starts off with the Roman Empire, right? But she was able to make what? She was able to make a country out of herself to take the fall for Rome. She used France, Spain, and Great Britain, developed commonwealths all over the earth targeting the children of Israel. But she would sit on many waters. That means she has many tentacles. You'll always find her in everyone else's business, as if she have her business together. As if she has her business together. She'll be sitting on many waters. Right? Read.
Verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
The wine of her fornication. When it says the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, all of the nations are in bed with her. There are accomplices to her sins against the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way some of these nations can actually save face in these end times, politically, there must be a justifiable reason to step away in which they can look at America or look at the democracy that of freedom, or this bastion of freedom, and say, listen, that so-called bastion of freedom is immoral, even according to our standards. So all the nations are complicit, but when they see what they are tied to, they're going to begin to back off and say, well, hold up. We were in league with coming against the children of Israel, Esau, your brother. We were in league as long as it financially benefited the stability of our families. But you're doing things we can no longer co-sign. Okay? We're not politically aligned with these other things you're doing. Right? Read the third verse.
Yes, sir. Verse number 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Now it says this woman was a scarlet-colored beast. That's red. Esau, red. The 7 heads represents the 7 hills of Rome. The 10 horns represents the original alliance of countries, European countries like the EU, who were originally aligned with Rome. The 4th verse.
Verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
So at the base or foundation of this particular beast is wickedness, abominations, filthiness, fornication, everything that's anti-God, everything that's anti-Bible. So on the surface, she would present herself as good. On the surface, while inwardly promoting the wickedness she does in dark places, within secret societies, within secret clubs. But what if she now introduced the club or initiate the club, the world, into her club, where she no longer have to do it behind closed doors, because in this cup flows complicity. The more the nations get down with her, the more the nations will begin to do the things she have done in the dark. And when she get enough countries to follow along, they'll open up the door so that all of the citizens of the world can play within their satanic theater. This is where we are today, folks. 5, read it.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots.
The mother of harlots. Read.
And the abominations of the earth.
Everything. Now, an abomination is what the Bible states abominations are. Lewd acts, lewd sexual perversion. Abominations in the Old Testament, which the Bible say are worthy of death. Perverseness. And then you would promote the perverseness to children while the whole world watch. Six.
Verse 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yeshua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
So when John saw her, elder lawyer, he wondered with great admiration. Why is this a mystery? It shouldn't be a mystery to any of us, because it's identified that she, this woman we must look to, killed Christ, killed the disciples, had bounties on those who believed that they were Hebrews, who understood who Esau was. So it shouldn't be a mystery to us, because it's saying this beast had what? This beast was drunken with the blood of the saints. It was the Roman Empire who came in to sack Jerusalem, which led to us running into Africa, fleeing Roman persecution. So it's a mystery to you. But if you know history, it shouldn't be a mystery to identify what? The original beast, Esau, the red Edomite countries who were aligned against us. Now, he wondered with admiration because you should know clearly who the beast is based on the state of the earth. If the earth is promoting wickedness, evil, anti-God, it's anti-Christ, you should know exactly who this beast we're reading is. But it's a mystery to the world. Because the world, the majority of people in the earth, elder lawyer, refuses to read. They refuse to understand and look at history critically. And understand that the Bible's view of the history is the Bible's view that connect the dots. So the mystery here is that this is the beast who killed Christ, the disciples, and put the children of Israel on the run. Who eventually had a political system that would entrap us. Before what? Before actually exterminating us. They will use the children of Israel like a battery until it's used up and then put them down. The 7th verse. Read it, Elder Lawyer.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and the 10 horns.
Come on.
And the beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition.
So we know this beast was and is not, and it shall go into perdition. Now it was prophesied, right? It was prophesied out of the word that it would be Satan who would be released from the bottomless pit at the end of Christ's 1,000-year reign. So we know that Satan is the spirit over the empire, over the Pope, over the 7 heads, over the 10 horns. It's Satan's initiative.